Hi to all. In the last two videos, I said about how to do the TASAP assessment to be done within 15 steps. So in the first video, part 3, I said about the 5 steps, and in part 4, I said the next 5 steps. So 10 steps were covered. Now I'm going to tell the other last 5 steps how to do the threat assessment. Okay, the first step is risk assessment matrix. How to make it? It is based on the likelihood and severity. Same like HACCP. This is also based on the likelihood and severity. We have to identify the significance of the risk. Once the significance is identified, some of them are not that much significant, we consider as less significant, and the more significant as considered as critical. Okay, that is the first step. Second step, this is entirely different as compared with the HACCP. Here we have to identify who will make the threat. So it's a person. So you have to identify who is the chance, which person can make what threat in that area. In a packing area, in a production area, in a receiving area, in a supply chain. That means complete transfer of products from one place to another and till to the consumer area. So who will do that? You have to identify. For identifying that, inside the factory, we need the person history. That means before joining, where they worked, what was the history, what he has done in this company, why he moved, is there any particulars? So that history is required in his profile when he joined the factory itself. So that is the second step. Okay, and third one is very, very important, that is implementation of control measures. Once you've done everything, you have to implement. We have said a lot of control measures in the previous video. Same access controls, cameras. So these type of supervision of staff, everything. These control measures to be implemented in this step. Okay. Then once this is implemented, then comes the review of the TACP plan. Review of the TACP plan means you have to see, now you know what are the control measures, who are the person who can do the threats, which area is more important, which are less significant. So when everything is in your place, you just have to review it annually. Even there is no any threat incidents happen, you have to review it. And then you do some changes. Then comes the last step, which is called the new threats. Some new threats are come into the picture. Then you have to learn, again you have to go back and see the data information. You have seen in my 2 other videos that how the threats are taken in the first step, the data collections. So for that, again you have to see in the new threat, which is coming either from any of the industries, similar industry, or from a legal body, or even from your own industry, that to be taken care in the last step. So these are the 5 steps which we are studying for TACP process. Once it is done, then you have to implement it properly, and then you have to review it annually. That's all about the TACP. Thank you. Thanks a lot for watching.